Okay, so the first step to applying for your license on our portal is making an account. So in order to create an account, there's some information that you need to set that up, and I'm going to go over that in our next couple of slides. And this account, you can link it to any entities that you're on. So if you have licenses on 2 different entities, you can use your one account and be able to see everything going on with those licenses, and you can submit requests for those licenses even if they're on different entities. So the first step in creating an account is you need to have your authorized representative's information. So that includes their name, their date of birth. They need to have a valid email address. A lot of communication with the portal is sent via email, so you want to make sure that's a good email address that's checked frequently. You need to indicate what your preferred method of contact is. And there's some security questions to set up in case you ever get logged out or locked out of that account. Then you can enter your security questions to be able to have access again. And then you also need to have your business entity's information. So that includes what the type of entity is an LLC, a sole proprietorship, the name of the company, so the LLC or corporation, or for your sole proprietor or partnership, that would be your full legal name. And then if you're an entity, if you're applying as an entity, so an LLC or a corporation, you need to have your Arizona Corporation Commission file number. If you don't know this number, you could always go to the Corporation Commission's website, search your entity, and that number comes right up. And then the entity needs to have a valid email address as well. Okay, so now someone just asked for this, but it will be on this slide as well. It's the URL for our portal, so that it's found on our website, roc.az.gov. And then once you're on our website, you're going to look for the My Account page. And so this is our website, and we have My Account right there in the upper left-hand column of the screen, right next to the Home button. You're going to click My Account. And if you already have an account with us, you can log in with your email and password that you made. But you can also, if you linked it to like a Gmail account or your Twitter account, there's buttons there to log in that way. And there is an option to check and see if you already have an account so that you don't make a duplicate one. To create the account, you'll need to have all the information we just talked about for the authorized signer, like their name and their email address, and you'll need to set up your security questions. Once that's submitted, you're going to get an email address at the email that you indicated. You're going to need to click the link to activate your account, and once your account's activated, you can log in and review your dashboard. Once you're in your dashboard, you'll have an option to connect your account to your dashboard. You're going to want to do that by searching your entity name. And then you will fill in that information. We discussed business type, business contact information. And once that information is filled out, you're going to request to connect that entity to your account. If this account already exists in Salesforce, in our online system, we will reach out and talk to an authorized representative to make sure that we can connect the entity if it's not an email address that we recognize. If you're a brand new company, you've never had a license with us before, that connection will happen automatically.
Marley, thanks. If I could pause you, do you mind just showing this step so far?
In the portal?
In the portal?
Yes,
Correct.
yes.
Yep. So I'll stop sharing and I'll let you take over.
Okay.
And just to answer your question, Cecilia, if you're submitting an application online, do you mail in the original documents such as bonds? You'll actually upload that into the portal itself, and you'll be able to submit everything online. So no, you would not have to mail in the original.
Okay. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, so I am, this is our portal this is where I am on our website, the My Account tab. That's what I clicked to get here. And so if you already have a login, it says, yes, I just want to log in to your email and your password. If you need to register, this is your very first time on the portal, you'll click no, I need to register, and you're going to enter this information that we discussed in order to make your account. And so once you've made that and you're ready to log in, mine is tied in with my Gmail account, so I'm just going to click sign in with Google. And then it will take me to my dashboard. And so if I need to renew or apply for a license, I'm going to click this button here. And then I'm attached to this entity, so I have the option to start a new application, or if I already have licenses that are attached to it, I have the option to renew and do some other functions. So if I want to do start new application for this entity, I will click there. If, say, I now have a second entity I need to connect to my account, I'll click down here to add a business entity to my account. And then I'll just type in that entity structure. I'm sorry, from a dropdown, I'll pick the entity structure, and then I'll type in the entity name. And then continue, and it's gonna search records at the Arizona Corporation Commission. This search can take a while because it's checking many records, so it's not broken, it's just searching for them.
Marley, while that's searching, I'm wondering if you can address Danetta's question in the chat. She's asking, we had a license, but it's now expired. I'll also qualifier. Can they still use the same company information?
Yes, so as long as that company is still active and in good standing at the Arizona Corporation Commission, you can certainly reapply under that entity. So you would want to make your account and then search for that entity like I just did here with that search function, and then you would connect to it, and then you can apply for a license under that entity. Okay. Okay. So I am adding this new entity to my account. So I'm just going to fill in this information so that I can connect to it. All right. Since I'm not connecting to a real entity, it gave me this error. You shouldn't see that with yours. It would just give you the option to connect to that entity, and you'd hit connect, and then it would be like it is down here where you can see the entity and you can choose to start a new application. And then I will go in over what's needed for the application back on the slideshow. I'll show you what it looks like when you're applying on the portal. Okay, so this is what the application looks like. There's these first couple of pages are instructions and also a checklist for you to know what you're going to need to upload. And then you can use this column to navigate throughout the application, and you'll just fill in what the you to enter. So asking if this is a tiered entity, what the name of the entity is, if there's a DBA. So you'll answer it's kind of a questionnaire. You'll answer what's applicable to you. So if there's a DBA, I'd enter the DBA here. for workers' compensation for here, and you'll check which one is applicable to you. So for bond information, you'll enter what type of bond that you'll be using. So you can just navigate this and go through the application process